Good morning, students. This is Arvind Dobrial, and you all are welcome to the e-learning portal of Cambridge International School, Daswa. So, dear students, the topic that we are going to discuss today is how to write an effective article. Before reading today's topic, let's have a quick recap of chapter Bholi that we have read in our previous video. The story opens up with a little girl named Sulekha. She was called Bholi for being a simpleton. This was so because some part of her brain had got damaged due to an injury during her childhood. She stammered and had pockmarks on her face, which she got when she had suffered smallpox at the age of 2. She was a laughing stock for everyone. Her father Ramlal was a Nambardar. He had 3 sons and 4 daughters, and Bholi was the youngest of all. One day, the Tahsildar visited their village to inaugurate a girls' primary school. He persuaded Ramlal to send his daughters to school. Ramlal's wife suggested to send Bholi to school, although she was against sending girls to school because no boy would marry such a girl. She reasoned that Bholi had no chance of getting married. In the beginning, Bholi was frightened to leave her house, but when, for the first time in her life, she was dressed up and her hair was washed and oiled, then she felt that she was to visit a better place. In the school, she met a teacher who was very kind and polite to her. She encouraged her to study and speak with confidence. This filled Bholi full of hope, and she began to go to school every day. After many years, the village became a small town. The primary school turned into high school. Other improvements have also taken place. Then came a marriage proposal for Bholi. It was from a lame, old, and rich businessman whose children were also grown up. Ramlal and his wife agreed. Bholi's sister were jealous to see the pomp and splendor at Bholi's wedding. When the groom was about to garland the bride, a woman slipped the veil from Bholi's face. Bishambar, the groom, refused to marry an ugly girl without a dowry. Then Ramlal somehow managed the amount. However, Bholi refused to marry such a greedy person. People were startled to see Bholi speaking without stammering. The groom returned back, and after some time, Bholi told her father that she would serve him and mother in their old age. Furthermore, she would teach in the same school from where she learned so many good things. Now, after the quick recap, we will discuss the topic how we can write an effective article. Suppose you have some opinion regarding a particular topic and you want to tell the people about it. How will you do it? You can tell your opinion or views to the people near you. But what about when you want to reach your views to the people around the world? Then you will write those views or opinion, isn't it? Article writing plays a major role in your English syllabus. Generally, in English question paper section B, writing section will have a question where you are asked to write an article. It carries 8 marks. Scoring those 8 marks in the exam is very important as it helps in boosting the overall grade and marks. In order to score good marks, you must be aware of article writing. The main objectives of writing article is the article provides information on the particular topic. It influences the readers and urges them to think. Next, it offers suggestion and piece of advice. It brings out the topic or the matter into limelight. An article is a piece of writing or a written piece of information which we usually find printed in magazine or newspapers. The main motives behind writing an article is that it should be published in either newspapers or magazines or journals so as to make some difference to the world. An article is a bridge between the fiction and fact. Here, you have the liberty to express your views, your opinion using an informal and enticing language. But the topic under consideration is always a non fictitious, real world issue or agenda. So, prepare yourself to learn all about the article writing. Now, we'll discuss about the most important part of an article writing, that is format. An article must be organized in a proper way in order to draw the attention of the readers. You must be aware of article writing format so as to write an effective article. The format of an article is divided into three parts: heading, that is title, next byline, that is the name of a person who is writing the article, and next body, that is called content. Heading or title of the article should be engaging or eye catching. It should not exceed more than 4 to 5 words. Don't elaborate it too much, or we can say that it should not be or might not be a complete sentence. It should appear as heading. Make sure your heading doesn't have any spelling or grammatical errors. You are suggested not to use any unnecessary punctuation marks in the heading. Generally, it should be written in the center. Heading carries 1 mark in the article writing. Next is byline. Byline is the name of the person who is writing the article. The name of the person will be generally given in the question paper itself. If the name of the person is not given in the article, then write details on your own. Here, a point to be noted that you are not supposed to mention any of your details while attempting the answer in the exam. You can mention any fake details of yours. In case of newspaper reports, byline also consists of date and place. So byline can be written either on the left hand side or on the right hand side, or it also can be written at the end of the article. So there are three places where you can write the byline, but write at only one place. Next is body or the content. Body is the main part of an article which carries more weightage of marks. Generally, the body of the article consists of at least 3 to 4 paragraphs. First paragraph is the introduction to the article. In second and third paragraphs, you will mention the problem, advantages, disadvantages, current scenario, causes, and the consequences. And the fourth paragraph is called conclusion. Here, you will suggest some solution to the problem. Now we'll discuss the first paragraph. The first paragraph of the article is called the introductory paragraph. It is also called the opening of the article. It should be accurate. You are supposed to explain precisely what the article is talking about. Try to give some quotations also to create interest of the readers. Since it is the first paragraph, so you should keep the writing that engages the readers. Paragraphs second and third are very important. These paragraphs must come with a complete analysis of the subject matter. Paragraph second and third must include the following points. First of all, problems. Here you must analyze and explain what different type of problems are existing. Current scenario. You must explain the current situation of the problem. What are the steps that should be taken to correct them? This may include advantages or disadvantages of the problem. Next is cause or reason. Then you are to develop the cause or reason of the problem that you mentioned earlier. You can support your view with a fact and data. At last, you will write about the consequences that will be faced. Fourth paragraph is also known as conclusion. You should keep in mind to always conclude the article. Never leave it open-ended. You will talk about the solution of the raised problem in the article and what are the action taken for the betterment of the problem. I have some important tips how you can write an effective article. Keep these points in your mind while writing an article. First of all, some tips regarding the heading or title. Be very careful when you are writing the heading that the first letter of every word should be capital. The title should be eye-catching. It should give an idea of the article. Now the general tips. While writing an article, try to use some idioms and proverbs. It will be effective. You should avoid repetition of ideas. Make small sentences. It will restrict the grammatical errors. After completing the article, recheck it whether you have made any grammatical or spelling mistakes. Underline all the major points. You can also write in bullet points. Never deviate from your topic. It's very important to keep in mind because it prevents you from losing focus and direction. Sticking to one topic focuses you to support each of your ideas. Now, if you talk about the marking scheme, so every part is very important. Heading or title with byline contains 1 mark. Content contains 4 marks. And the expression contains 3 marks. Your grammatical accuracy, your appropriacy of the words, spelling, as well as coherence and relevance of ideas and style will be judged. Now I am going to conclude what we have discussed today. Today we have discussed how to write an effective article. We discussed why do we need to write an article. We read about the objectives of writing articles, like the article provides information on the topic, it influences the readers and urges them to think. Article is a written piece of information which we usually find printed on the newspaper and magazines. We discussed that article is divided into 3 parts that are heading, that is called title, byline, that is the name of the person, and body, that is content of the article. Again, body of the article is divided into 3 to 4 paragraphs. Paragraph first is the introductory paragraph or the opening of the article. Paragraph second and third are the main parts because you will write here the problems, advantages, disadvantages, current scenario, cause or reason, and the consequences. And paragraph 4 is the conclusion or the solution of the article. Here you will suggest some solution to the problem. We discussed some tips how to write an effective article. Now, on the basis of the discussion that we have had today, I expect you to write the article on the following topics by yourself. So, dear students, I hope you have understood whatever we have discussed today. Till the next class we meet, take care of yourself, stay home, and stay safe. Thank you.